So, I just got some disturbing news. Some revelatory knowledge that, I'm not proud to proclaim for you so-called followers of Jesus, your underground occultic ways, secretive ways that are evil to their very core. But this goes on to a massive scale of the scandal of the priesthood and the Roman Catholic Church. Now, what was revealed to me about the Roman Catholic Church and on down to priests, or let me better yet call them energy vampires, people that suck all your energy out. And that is exactly what the goal, intent was of the Catholic Church, and down with these priests, to steal the innocence of these earth angels and oppress them, or try to connect their way back to the divine through us. But the thing is their power that they had for a season has been dismantled completely. They can no longer access anyone's energy, for that matter. But look at it if you choose to, people. Marinate in it if you choose to. Think about this. All that lawsuit was hush money for the greedy parents. Yes, I said it because it's the truth. Moms and dads, they were to sell your children out for the mighty dollar. Shame on those thoughts. Shame on those ideas. Should not be so. But justice has come for the stars. Judgment comes for you. Parents involved. But remember, it's truly for the betterment of yourself and humanity. What the divine puts in front of you is truly that. It's a divine pathway to get you back in balance. Because you couldn't stop yourself. Sure, you can understand that what I'm speaking to you, world. Anyway, don't let this dishearten you. Don't let it harden your hearts. This is a time and a season, people, where we don't go outward and project, but we go inward to truly reflect. The person that we are in secret is truly the person that we are in reality. No matter what we try to manipulate our minds to think, it's exactly the way I said it. Isn't that amazing to think about that? But those that are that way in secret and another way in front of other people, the definition of that is hypocrite. Don't be a hypocrite, world, if you choose. Be a promise keeper. A promise to yourself. A promise to yourself that you want to be the best version of yourself that you can be. That's true wisdom, people. and you remember that you are infinitely loved, people. That's the message. Although it feels like punishment, it's how you perceive it, people. I've got a big job to do, along with the other 143,000 angels. We got big works to do. I hope you get on board with it. It's truly going to be an adventure of a lifetime. There's going to be so much healing in the world, people. This isn't... Listen, here's a Native American quote. It's become one of my favorites. It's not good enough anymore, nor has it ever been good enough to just cry peace. We must act peace. We must live peace. And we must live in peace, people. That's actions. We're not going to get anywhere by sitting around and waiting on the government to bring happiness to us. That's not going to happen. It's going to take you further from the truth. The truth is, you find it within yourself. And when everybody heals themselves and has mastered themselves and become teachers, disciples, whatever you choose to call this. But it's not a disciple of Bible thumpers, people. That's what we have to remember. It's disciples of love and of light. That's it. Simple as that. And they show you not by cramming words down your throat that you aren't ready to receive yet. Anyway. But it's done by demonstration. That's the walking out of. The demonstration and power. And the power to walk it out. That's going to be given to you when you choose this path. When you choose this healing. When you choose to get back to childlike faith. The essence of children again. Where you're not worried about what your neighbor thinks. If you feel like just shouting out because you feel that good to do so. Or what your neighbor thinks about the clothes that you might put on your back. Is Susan going to think this is too butch or too lesbian? I mean, it's all in the programming, people. It's a basic example I'm trying to bring to you. You know, we need to turn that around, get off the treadmill of wasted energy and start walking by the sea, out in nature. You know, another quote from the Native Americans say that the further that man gets away from nature, the more devastation is brought into his life. And you know, from my life and the examples of my life, I can say that to be also true. When you get caught up in the city life and you don't step away, you get bombarded. And then your peace is taken from you. You gotta go recharge, people. That's what the whole chakra thing is. It's not as difficult as one may think either. It's actually quite simple. And I'd be glad to show you if you were as interested in this. Just one way. And I'm not saying it is the way. It's just one way that I received. And it works for me. Find something that works for you, people. You don't need to be molded after anyone. It's okay to have somebody show you, like, a way, but that's why I'm talking about these trends. These trends. You don't have to be like someone else. You can be like you. Create your own idea. You know, that's something that I want to do. Is when I begin to design clothing lines and run this massive company, I want you, world, to be able to write in, mail in your artistic abilities. Huh? I want the world wearing what the world wears. You get what I'm saying? Well, that's what I want to do for people. I want to take your talent. I want to buy what you've got. You understand? I want to see your vision being sold in my stores. Huh? And cutting you a heck of a profit for doing it. Because you deserve it, artists. You deserve it. Across the board, I say artists, across the board. I want to know what the world wants. Huh? Not about what just one designer wants. Share that gift. If you choose. I do. I choose. And I'm going to be extremely successful for doing it. Because it's about giving back, people. If you hoard everything to yourself, sure, you might get rich man. But then at the same time, you're trading your peace in for that wealth. Huh? You're trading in a marriage for that wealth. Because you spent all this time chasing after it. And in the end, that's all that's left is wealth. And by the time it's over with, the greedy vampires or your health insurance will rob you of that wealth that you spent a lifetime amassing. See what I'm saying? Look, people. Lucille's desire was to steal away people's love, joy, and hope. And she did a great job at it, you know. I will give credit to where credit is due, but I don't boast in that credit. You see? It offends me. Truly. It does. It offends me. But the key is already inside each and every one of us. And who flips that switch to the on position is you, world. Nobody else can do it for you. This is true. You got to make up your mind that you want to be the best version of yourself. And you want to reach higher limits. You're tired of the mundane. What mama did, what grandmama did. And this is designed this way, people. We're always supposed to be better evolving beings, creatures, whatever you want to call us. Beautiful in every way. Across the board. In every sex. Across the bloodlines of every bloodline that's combined. There's no separate bloodline. There isn't. And I say that because it's a great mystery. And the one who changed the blood type of people are the vampires, people. Those that suck your energy out. Literally, like I said, if you deplete something out of your blood, it becomes impure. That's exactly what has happened with these angels ascending. They thought they could, trick the divine. They were deceived. You were deceived. Angels fallen. Angels ascending. You were deceived. By the one that holds no truth in her, nor will she ever. And whom you choose to listen to, that of your ruler and master here on this planet, in this realm? Will you allow it to be this deceiver? Or will you listen to the words of wisdom and life that proceed forth from my mouth? Water to saturate you again and put you in the right direction to begin your ascension back to the throne of light and love. World, so-called karmics, whatever. workers of darkness rather than workers of light. It's a good quote from the word, one of the words, part of the words. We're here, but don't be afraid. Fear not. I command that respectfully. Do not be afraid. There's no reason to fear. For perfect love casts away all fear. And you must connect, if you choose to, with this love. And then you will see it is truly from one's heart. And what the divine's purpose is beautiful in the plan. She's the master architect. She has trained me, given me insight, and still gives me insight daily. And I share it with you, world. Because I love you. That's how much I love you. No matter what you've done to me, I won't turn that around and do to you, because that's not a true demonstration of love. That's what we call binary love. Single. I'll love you if I can benefit from you. Love. That's not real love, people. That's negative energy. You might want to ask the divine to cut off these vampire energy suckers. And I say that because it doesn't matter what they are, people. The truth of the matter, is what they're doing. See, there could be many names that will lead you to God, that lead you to the divine. This is truth. Every culture is beautiful, people. Must understand that. And for somebody to sit there and narrow that down is someone that is not of the light, that wants all the credit but doesn't want to give anything back in return. An energy vampire with that oh so sacred name, which isn't sacred at all but evil in every sense of the fashion, and very deceptive. I leave these words for you to marinate in and decipher for yourself in the true relationship that you have with the divine, if you choose to. But you can coil with it if you choose, backbite against it if you will. That is your right to do so. But be careful, please. There are unseen forces that you have no idea about. And I don't say this for you to be afraid. You have to understand. Please, you must know that you are loved. But there are certain things that will not be tolerated for the angels, the earth angels, because of what has happened to them. For their time, and that season is over with, completely done with. And there will be many of you that will follow in the suit of what I spoke in some of my previous videos, because the pain will be so great for you, unbearable, and some of you will choose not to follow through this cycle. But these forces that I talk about are here to protect the earth angels, so that the divine's plan can be carried out with love first and foremost. It's not the divine's desire, nor my angels, nor the earth angels' guardians, to harm you That is not our desire. But there will be rations to do for certain people that were involved with this heinous act against humanity. And their judgment is just. It's fair. It's for correction and guidance, people. If we understand that and we see it in love instead of seeing it through darkness. See, a lot of people wanted you to think that death was your enemy, when in fact, it's not your enemy. There is no end of worlds, people, or life, excuse me, just the entering of another world. That's how infinite your divine is. I want you to think on that if you choose to. Marinate. And what I just said is amazing. The vastness of the divine describes your vastness, in a sense. Look at yourself like that. You see how special you are. I love you guys. I appreciate you listening. I'm just enjoying this absolutely marvelous day in Florida. Just tremendous beauty, nature. Hey, how long's it been? Let me ask you, world. How long's it been since you stopped focusing on the news, stopped focusing on work, stopped focusing on the next mighty dollar gain, and take your love out? Take the love of your life out to a dinner. Not because it's Valentine's Day, but because it's from the heart day. You know? Connect with your partner again. If you choose. Do something special out of love. Not for what some of you men and women trying to get them brownie points in. I get it. I get it. That's why you was created. Absolutely. Listen, another thing is, man, this video is going to be so long, but I got some great wisdom. Look, the enemy wanted to monstertize. I don't care if it's a word or not, I'm making it one. Monstertize the sex that is so beautiful and natural for you and your partner to share in. And healing, people. There's so much healing in sex. But the church wanted to make it sound like it was dirty. Think about that for a minute, people. Dirty. Don't do that. Them things suck. I don't like them at all. Guys. Yeah. I just had a bird that was really, really ropey. So sorry about that. Couldn't get off my foot. Anyway. Yes, sex. It's beautiful, people. Look. And this is one of the prime examples of how part of the word was taken out. Look. These masters that walked on this planet, masters, earth angels, prophets, whatever you want to call them and us, earth angels. You know, we've gone around many cycles to master these techniques in this life, whether you know it or not, in different realms. You know, I was Merlin, the magician, in another realm. Bet you didn't think I knew that one, did you? That was revealed to me in one of my dreams. Oh, he's crazy. That guy's crazy. Am I? Am I crazy? Or are you crazy? Or are we both crazy? Or are we all crazy? Just depends on how you want to perceive it, people. How you choose to look at it is your reality. That's a beautiful thing. That's wisdom. But listen, sex is beautiful. I'm bringing sex back, people. Because it was one of the parts of the word that was Kama Sutra, right? Where's that at? In Indonesia or something like that? I gotta do some more study. I did not study well in not geometry. Not Jesus mercy. Anyway, said Jesus. Jesus mercy. You know, I wonder why if that's the reason why people curse that name so much. It's almost like a truth that's being pulled out of us to help warn us, get us thinking about it. I don't know. It could be. That's the way I think sometimes, you know. I like to question everything. Live life on the edge, man. I am the adventurous of adventurers. Open that plane door. I'm jumping out. First time kind of adventure. Anyway, well, I appreciate you listening. I got a lot of great things. We got a lot of great things. Not just we got a lot of great things to bring to you, to unfold. Let us unpack it for you. Some of that's going to be wisdom. Some of it's going to be knowledge, people. Some of it's going to be understandings, gifts. We're going to share with you to bring healing to the planet. Bring healing to your souls across the worlds and realms, people. Thanks for listening. Until next time.